Hi Leo, let's get right into it. As I said in the Libra video, I'm sick of the intro. I'm just done with the intro. It's not like I don't want to be courteous to you guys, it's just that my Leo Mars is not permitting me to be, fake nice. I'm a nice person, but I don't want to, copy anybody or like introduce like it's supposed to, you know, like, I don't know how to say it. We're supposed to introduce the videos in a certain way because it's more legitimate. I don't like that. I just want to jump here and start talking to you guys and see what happens with the cards. That's what I like. And if you want a private reading, I'm just gonna say that because private readings are actually a service that I do provide. And yes, I get paid for those private readings. But the payment, it's not even that much. I actually think I'm one of the few inexpensive tarot readers on YouTube, just from what I've scoped, not bashing anybody. I've also had a lot of things to learn yet. But if you want a private reading, everything is down below and in the info box. You know where it is. And I'm sure when you want a private reading, you know where to find it. Oh, Six of Wands. So you're at the top of the league if you're married to a water sign, a Pisces. I think you guys are living the life and you're very content about the choice that you made. Yeah. Seems like you guys are getting married. Ace of Pentacles. A lot of emotional fulfillment, and seems like this is the man or woman of your dreams. Could also be a Scorpio. This is someone that you feel like they understand you, but they also treat you like the king or queen that you are. Because let's admit it, sometimes Leos, their problem, for those of you who are interested in a Leo, the problem with a Leo is not like they're arrogant. Yes, we are. Okay, fine. My Mars and Leo, I'm kind of arrogant sometimes, but it's not about arrogance because we feel like, we're completely entitled to something unless we're toxic and, we need to grow up. But that's for anybody. But Leos can go into a place of real emotional starvation because people just assume that they're good. Leo placement people have this thing that they always walk like this, no matter what happens to them. And it's really hard for some people with all fire signs, but with Leos especially, for some people to think that all fire signs need this kind of nourishment. Okay, let me just drink something. Sorry guys, I don't know what's happening. And seems, the Sun card and the Ace of Pentacles, circle, circle, yellow, yellow. So once you recuperate emotionally and you find someone that actually understands you, you get back on top. You're feeling like you can work again. Or this could also be with the Queen of Cups. This could also be you getting out of period of depression and understanding where you end, where your emotions end, and where other people's judgment of you ends, and how you should let that affect you. And it seems like you're choosing to be good. You're like, I don't care. You're over there, and it doesn't really matter what you think. And that allows you to feel free and capable again. And you're going out and shining again, especially if you have been depressed for a while. Great. Okay, Four of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, and King of Swords. Seems like there was a very a wound that was specific to a figure that doesn't have to be necessarily an air or a fire sign, but someone dominating that kept you kind of stuck because they were really harsh and very domineering and very angry and very, and I'm not saying that you're supposed to judge them. Like, I've also come to terms with other people's wounds, you know, it's not only about us. But this is someone that kind of kept you stuck with your ways, even maybe they didn't even have, you know, bad intentions, but they kept you stuck and they wounded somehow your self-esteem and your belief in self, and it was like a slow erosion, and now you're finding your way out of it because you see you have been feeling quite diminished for a while and you had to do a lot of work on yourself. Six of Pentacles, Temperance. Oh, I'm gonna do 2 spreads. One with this Rider-Waite deck for now, for this month. Actually, I decided to just shuffle and see what happens. But I think I'm gonna go back to my traditional cross spread. And I'm doing another spread using the Sexual Magic Tarot for love. Okay, so Cancerian energy here with the Page of Swords. If you're dealing with a Cancer, they're still, you know, watching somehow, but also this could be you timidly approaching, but yet still with a lot of purpose, approaching the situation. Be very careful if this is a Cancer, because they're coming off as a little bit manipulative here, and here you are. I think this is you. You're taking on a very, very rational approach, and I think that's what's best for you at this moment, because otherwise you might get sucked back in your negative cycle of emotions, and we don't want that. You're back. Look at you. You're coming out in your own reading. You're back and free, and you feel like you can do, and you feel like you deserve this, which you usually do, unless you're feeling bad. Cool. So I want to clarify the Queen of Cups, since they seem to be a very positive figure. I'm telling you, it's a Scorpio. Death card. Could also just be the Scorpio season, you know, helping you to gain control over your emotions with your fixed energy. But also, I think this is the Scorpio in your life really loving you hard. They're capable of understanding you and your wounds in a way you finally feel like somebody's listening to you. That's nice. Oh. So, since we basically have your whole spread already, I want to clarify this victory here where, you know, okay, immediately, Star card. So, you healing, understanding your wounds and your vulnerabilities, and understanding that it's not all your fault, and that you're not the, you know, fallen angel from sky, the black sheep, you know, that you actually have a purpose, that you have a meaning. Like you're stripped naked of all of that which has weighed you down for such a long time. So, Ace of Pentacles, what are these new opportunities here? Okay. Whew, nice clarification. 10 of Swords. Don't worry. Wait. Before you panic. Wait. New opportunities that you might have not even imagined. This is what I thought. I was like, huh, interesting. So this is you liberating yourself from a path where you felt like you were forced into. This is doing something for yourself instead of other people. Could also just be you being like, I want to marry someone that is not really, you know, someone that would be accepted. Nice. Cut the situations, let them go. Let them end. Gosh, you know, there's some things like, you know, when you look back and you're like, oh my God, I'm so glad that didn't go forward the way I wanted it to. Like, please just go. Please just go. I'm on some new shit. I'm taking my deuces, you know? So Sun card, you coming back full force after the healing, after understanding the cycles and the rhythms and the betrayals. Okay, so if there was someone betraying you, Leo, it will be out in the open. If you betrayed someone in the past, it's coming back to you in ways that, this is karma right here. I understand this also better. So if this was a situation about betrayal, it's coming back. Whoever is trying something new will have to face whatever happened in the past to someone, whatever they did in the past to someone. And this will affect their new projects, their new endeavors, their new adventures. So cool. Let's see the King of Cups and the King of Cups, the King of Swords reversed, and the Queen of Wands. That doesn't. If this is an altercation, if this is an altercation, please keep your cool. Go off, but within you, I'm not saying you're not supposed to say anything. Say what you want. Go for it. Please go for it. But don't let this person here affect you, because this is going to be a real argument over here. Don't let them affect you, because if you let them affect you, you get strung back to wherever you were before, and you need to get yourself out of that. So maintain your cool. Keep your cool. Keep yourself. Ooh, keep yourself. And then we have the Cancer situation here, or your emotional control situation. Probably maybe with the Page of Swords, still feeling a little bit defensive. Two of Cups. Love, I'm telling you, if it's a water sign, they're right here with you. Love, after heartbreak, after leaving a situation that wasn't giving you anything back, and that probably left you really wondering and questioning yourself and your self-worth and people's intentions and love in general, and look what it's being replaced with love. I'm telling you, during Scorpio season, people either are finding their passion and their path, or they're finding somebody who can actually match them, and they're, you know, ending situations, or situations are ending, not necessarily they are ending them, but situations are ending with people that really don't belong in their path. You know, a lesson keeps repeating itself until it's completely done on both ends. That's the thing that I had to also discover, because let's say maybe I was done with the situation. Oh, by the way, excuse my hair. I tried to straighten it, and this is what happened. My curls just don't want to let up, and trust me, I've been there for like 2 hours, and I'm not putting any more heat on my head. This is it. This is how my hair will be. And that's also what I had to learn, because maybe I was done with the situation. I was like learning again and again and again and again the same thing over and over, and I was like, okay, I understand this, whatever, can this just leave me alone? Like, it's over, it's done, that's, you know. But I understood at some point that it was not only about me, it was even about the other person. They had to learn something through me, which I don't even understand. I don't even know, and I don't care. I don't give a fuck. But you see, Leo, things end. I'm sorry, I'm feeling itchy. My whole mouth is like burning. I have no idea why. Maybe because of my wisdom teeth. I have no idea why. But you see, cycles end when both parties learn their lesson. Not a moment before, not a moment afterwards. And karma comes back in a big way. It always does. It always does. Always. So, focus on your work, because it's going to give you a lot of profit. And it's going to make you have even more courage to cut yourself off of situations that don't belong in your life. And establish yourself more with your new self-found self-esteem. And not think about, situations that didn't work out, that weren't supposed to work out. Trust me, because once you really, really heal, you look back and you're like, I see why that wasn't supposed to be in my life. And please stay gone. Because, once you're out of it, you realize the stress of it and you're like, I don't even want to think about that anymore. Like, that was just hell. Like, why did I even want that in the first place? Like, Cool. Let's see. For love. This spread can resonate with the first one. That could also just be a new spread. No, okay. Justice and the King of Pentacles. So, immediately you are confronted with somebody else who will try to dominate you. And this is a test. With the Justice card here, I just feel like it's a test. Either this person is married or they're trying to really, put you again in a position of submission. So this is your choice whether or not to give this person credit. This is a test. This is like, have you learned your lesson? Yes or no? Because if you have, Two of Cups. If you haven't, Judgment and the Five of Cups and the Four of Cups, going back into a cycle of misery and reminiscing in the past and getting even more depressed because you don't think, you keep reminiscing over the same thing and the same thing keeps representing itself in different bodies. And the Judgment card is like, you're asking for it. This is your karma. Look at the string here. And, sorry, but this is what it is here. So be wary. Don't just jump into people just because they're giving you attention or just because you think you can handle their abuse. This is about, This is about mastering yourself and transforming and understanding. The magician understands things because he's the first one to play tricks. So he knows. He's very, very conscious of all the different elements of manipulation, of deceit, of truth, and of true manifestation in the world. If this is an earth sign, they're lying to you. They have a wife or a husband. Or this is a predator who is waiting, because really the earth sign in this deck, especially today, they're coming out really abusive. They're a predator. They're just going to use you. Yeah, you see, they're just using you. You see the way he's like drunking her up? Please be careful, Leo. This is not a nice situation. And the Sun card. They are going to do something bad to you. I'm sorry. Or this has already happened. Or you have Leo placements and you already did this to someone. Justice, also another card of karma. Another card of things coming back. So eventually they'll get caught. Fool card. Power and freedom. These two cards also came in the Libra reading. So maybe you're also dealing with a Libra reading. If somebody needs to issue an apology, I don't think it will be accepted. I just think, Leo, you should keep your calm and keep walking carefree. 10 of Swords. Keep walking carefree. Because the alternative is too much pain. Too much pain. Let everything in the past go, because it's not worth holding on to it. Enjoy the, advances from people, but know that they are below you. Because once we get our self-esteem, we have this, confidence of like, yeah, I know you want me. It's fine. It's fine. That doesn't mean that, if somebody wants you, doesn't mean that they want the best for you. So Judgment here coming off as an understanding. Really have everything clear, because this is like a test after you being in this, depression. Also, be wary of how you use your sexual energy and what you use it for. And don't pay attention to people watching you, because all they want, they want a piece of you, but they can't have it. Let's just say that. They just can't have it. It's not for them. It's not with you, They just can't. And you just get involved into this. If you're involved in a secret relationship, you need to get out fast, because it's gonna come out. And I'm telling you, the karma is coming out in many, many cards. The karma is coming out in many, many cards. Don't play yourself, Leo, okay? Or don't let somebody else play you. Because I think that if you're being approached, especially by an earth sign, they have someone else. They're really established with that person and they're not telling you the truth. Cool. Bye, Leo. See you for the mid-month and December.